Hi everyone, it's Linda with stampwithlindawalsh.com. I actually don't have a project for you today. I thought I would give you a little few tips on how I organize some of my supplies from Stampin' Up. And I thought that maybe you guys could benefit from this. It might be something you might want to use. If not, stick with what works for you. It depends on what type of craft space you have too. So this is my embellishments. And so what I did, I have a drawer full of everything. Look at this. Tell me, can you see what's in here? I mean, really, it's kind of hard. I mean, you can pull out things, read what it says. But for the most part, if it's not a bright color, like these are actually what we sold a long time ago, the green beads. Haven't used them. Haven't filed these away yet. But let me show you how I do file them. So this is how I used to keep my set. Now remember, see these little containers, some of them would come in a plastic bag, or most of them did, or even your glitter will come with a plastic bag. So I also saved those, and I was able to utilize those in my organization. So I saw this on some site, it was something rack or some, I don't know what it was, but it was about a $200 system. And I said, gee, I'd rather spend $200 on Stampin' Up supplies than on their system. So I devised my own with what was around. So obviously binders. And these are your baseball pockets. See how you, make sure you get the real nice baseball pockets so they don't split on you, because you will be sticking these bags. And these are the bags that came in here. Remember how some of these you get the bags? I saved the bags. I wasn't able to peel off all the sticker on that. And then what I did was on the card I wrote Rose Red Settle Designer Buttons and the order number and how much they were. Just because I'm a demo, I just want to know that info. And then I just slide them right in. And I kind of color coded these. So these are like my purples. This is very old. These Bravo Burgundy. Remember that color before they did the renovation? So then what comes up next are my ribbons. And I used a full sheet of pocket protectors. That I only have that much ribbon, so I didn't have. The key is I keep my ribbon on rolls, but then what I was doing, I was putting all this ribbon in a clear container, and I was forgetting to look at it. I was forgetting to go use it to see what I had when I was just needed a little piece. Rule of thumb: don't save don't save less than about 4 inches. You don't need it. I mean, you might need it if you don't have, where I do classes, it's really so cumbersome to keep all those little materials. So these are the corduroy buttons, orange. So here's my orange stack. I have my glimmer brads. And yes, I did separate my, glimmers. I just did them by color, and you'll notice as we go through this, that's okay, because I still have my tag. I made a tag for each color. Here is my leftover pieces of ribbon. Remember these brads, the epoxy brads? So this went in my red pile. So I have my red glimmer brads right up here. And then the brights designer. And then here's my reds for my ribbons. So basically, when you're going to go work on a card and say you have certainly celery. Well, gee, you know what? Well, actually, this is, remember Hunter Green? I think it was called Hunter Green. I just wrote Hunter because I couldn't even remember the name of it. But, if you have certainly celery, this is just easier for me anyways. Also as a demo, I can see how many buttons I have in here approximately. And if I have a class going on and I have 10 people coming, I only have 5 buttons. That's not really going to help me out. So I know then I can order more of these. It was just easier. It was easier for me to see this way than in my drawer, like I showed you. And then this is a bunch of extra ribbon. Here's my blues. So, and I didn't separate from bright subtles. So, I have Baja Breeze, I have my Marina Mist in here, I have Pacific Point. That's okay, so this one I have a bunch of stuff. And then there's my blue ribbons. Actually, I have even more blue, so I had to go on to a second page. These blues are also from, gosh, before the color renovation. Both of these. I think this is called Ballet Blue, if I remember on this one. So this one I don't remember, so I didn't bother labeling it. And then here I go with my So Saffron and my Daffodil Delight. And there's my extra ribbon. Okay, so there's my pinks. that is all the colors. I mean, I still have a whole drawer to go, but I actually have to tell you, I ran out of those little baggies, which I think are very important to keep your buttons in control, in check. Now, I did separate for colors. I did do all my neutrals in this bag, this binder. So, I have like my whites. These are those circles with the rhinestone. I kind of filed those with my whites. I just want to get to my silvers. These are all my very vanilla pieces. Here's all my blacks. And these are all old. I mean, these are grommets that we had, but you know what? I forgot all about them. And then here's a bunch of my silver. So I did stockpile my silver, and then on this page I did kind of the brassy tones secondly. And these are the new buttons that we have now. My tea time trinkets are here. The bottle caps are here. So, and then the clasp. So I couldn't fit it all together, so I put my clasp over here, and I just wrote lobster clasp on there. I think it's just going to be very handy for me to look at when I need a brad, I need a small piece of ribbon. You know what? There it is. So I hope this tip helps you out. And then you can just file these books. And they're also, you know what, another good thing about these, great to take on a crop. You just grab your book and go. You don't have to grab all those little trays, all those little containers in my tray, and go. You can have your books. So I hope this helps you in your organization, and I will talk to you soon. And don't forget to join my online forum. It has a bunch of tips and videos on how to assemble our projects and techniques and so forth in organization. We'll see you there. Bye-bye.